Now I love summer because it's full of fresh vegetables and especially salad crops. But plain old salad leaves can be a little bit boring. So these are my 4 favourite leaves for adding to a salad to give it that extra zing. So start by talking about just normal salad. Now most of this stuff you can just put in the ground and grow now. And I do love the stuff like this frilly stuff, which is Lola Blonda. A little bit of colour as well from these leaves, which are similar in the same family. These are the Lola Rossa. So we'll take a few of those. And then we've got a mixture here of just like sort of garden salads and bits like that, where we can just take a handful. Now, normally I take the outer leaves, but these have got so dense I can just like rip a handful off, put those in my little container. Now, this makes the basis of a good salad, but all these leaves, the sort of leaves that you get inside a normal supermarket mild salad leaf bag. Delicious and tasty, but they've not got much punch to them. And my problem with supermarket leaves is if you don't go for the mild ones, and in fact you go for the tasty variety ones and the flavour bags, very often all they've done is they've actually stuffed loads and loads of rocket in there with it to give it that pepperiness, and just mix that in with the other salads. Now, I'm not knocking rocket, I love rocket, but just having rocket on its own is a little bit boring. So these are some of the other salad leaves that I really love adding to my salads, just to give it that extra little bit of zing and that extra little bit of taste. Now, the first of those isn't a salad crop as such. It's pak choi. And pak choi, normally you'd have these leaves and use them in stir fries and things like that. But if you harvest some of the smaller leaves, you've got a good variety, because we've got red pak choi here and green pak choi. Harvest some of those little leaves, and then you can actually put those in with your salad, and they give it a really, really nice flavour. Gives you a little bit of extra crunch, the extra difference in texture there, and also it gives you a much more balanced flavour to the actual salads, which can be a bit bland at times. So that's my first one, is I always like to get a few of the baby leaves off the pak choi and put those in. Now, the other thing you can use is mustards. Now, this one particular one here is called Red Giant. It gives you a lovely mustardy, peppery sort of taste in with your salads. Now, my advice with all these types of mustards is to, instead of going for the big leaves like this, they all get a bit tough and the flavour's really, really intense and can be a bit too much for people. Go for your smaller leaves and your baby leaves, and you get a nice mild taste off of those, and that's brilliant to add into your salad as well. So the second one of my choices is using mustards. In this particular one, red mustard. But there are so many varieties of different lettuce and mustard seeds out there. So just get a few packets, sow one, sow a few. This is the right time of year to be sowing them directly in the ground, and then try each one, see which ones you prefer and which ones you don't like. So my other choice is tatsoi. Now, tatsoi again falls into that category where it's quite hardy. It's nice green leaf, gives you a lovely little taste. Very mildy, mustardy sort of taste, with a little bit of pepperiness in there. Absolutely gorgeous. So that's my third leaf, is the tatsoi. The final leaf in my selection, you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. Now, many of you have tried sushi, and you've tried the little green wasabi paste that comes with it, which is sort of a Japanese horseradish. Now, you either like the taste or you don't. It can be very, very hot, and you need to have to use it sparingly when you're eating with sushi. But this one down here is a crop called wasibine. Get this right? I'll put a caption up. It's wasabinia, and it is a salad crop, and you want to try and get the small leaves for this one. It's a nice thrilly crop. It starts off quite mild, but then that wasabi paste taste comes through. It's nowhere near as strong as wasabi paste itself, but it's got that taste to it. And a little bit of that mixed in with your salad just really peps it up. And this has got to be my favourite leaf of all time at the moment. I saw it and I thought, I'll have a go at that. And I grew it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. As I say, it's not for everybody's taste, but if you do like that hot sort of horseradish type sort of taste, consider having to try this. It is, I think, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's a game changer. So that's my 4 leaves that I add. So I add pak choi, mustards, like red giant one that I've got down there, and I've got a couple of other different mustard varieties dotted around. Tatsoi, again, gives a nice rich crunchiness to the actual salad. And then the last one, which is my wasabi leaf, which is, for me, the best of all. You may disagree, try it and let me know. So I'd like interested to know what else you add to your salad crops to pep them up a little bit. Later in the season, we'll be having spring onions and tomatoes and cucumbers and everything else to it. I can practically live off salads during the summer. So until next time, see you again soon.